guys, it's Megan and today I have such a fun video for you guys. I am going to recap my entire Taylor Swift concert experience for her Reputation tour. I went to the second night of the Philly concert at Lincoln Financial Field. It was last Saturday, July 14th. It was my dad's birthday and we missed his birthday to go to this concert. I'm sorry, Dad. He understood because it was such a struggle to get these tickets. If you guys have been watching my channel since last year, you know that my best friend Alyssa and I did the whole Taylor Swift Tix program from the very first day until the very last. We had 100% because we watched every single video 10 times a day. It was insane. I'll never do that shit again because we ended up not even being able to get tickets the day that they went on sale because they never sent us a code. It was a whole disaster. We eventually got what we wanted, which was floor tickets. That is what we've been dreaming of since we saw her at the 1989 tour. And it was so our goal from the whole Taylor Swift Tix experience to get floor seats. And in the end, we finally got floor seats and I couldn't be happier with our seats. We were 11 rows away from the front, and if you guys know, her stage was like an X this year, and so we were at one of the ends of the X 11 rows back. And to say that view was incredible is an understatement. Like, you could see Taylor's face so clearly. You could see how beautiful her legs are. Like, literally, I could not stop staring at her legs. She has such great legs. And it was just like a surreal experience, and watching my videos back, it doesn't even show how close we really were because in like the way that a lens is, it like shows more back. And so we were closer than it looks in my videos. Oh my god, I have so many emotions about this concert, and if I could see her again, I would see her again in a heartbeat. And as much as I adored this concert, I still love the 1989 concert more. It was my first Taylor Swift concert. It was an insane experience. She did Enchanted and Wildest Dreams mashed up, and it was the best 6 minutes of my life. And there were just so many like spectacular things that they did on the 1989 tour. And while the Reputation tour was incredible, like literally like one of the best concerts I've ever seen, I still think that the 1989 concert topped it in terms of like the amazing things that happened in the 1989 tour. But if you guys are huge Taylor Swift fans, you might know that the concert that I went to, the second night of the Philly concert, had quite a big technical malfunction during the song Delicate, and she was supposed to go up on this thing, I call it a Tinkerbell mobile. It was like a twinkly light like gondola thing that was supposed to go up in the air and go on top, like across the sky above the floor seats, and then land back down on one of her secondary stages. She had two secondary stages, so I guess secondary and tertiary stages near the back of the floor, so then the people like at the back of the bowl could see her really up close, which I think is so awesome of her to do, because in the 1989 tour her catwalk raised up, and so she was up in the air, which was really awesome, but this was like in the air and also closer to the back of the stadium. So her Tinkerbell mobile didn't work. It just lifted her up and back down, and her handling that situation was amazing, and we got 2 bonus songs out of it. So I am not complaining at all because I love Wildest Dreams. It's definitely like my #1 song by Taylor Swift. And she sang Wildest Dreams a cappella. Like, she started a cappella and then her band like got the hint and started playing. It was just like one of the most incredible things I've ever experienced because the whole entire stadium was singing that song, and just like thinking about it and rewatching my videos, it just like makes me cry so much to hear everyone singing and to hear her pure voice. Like, she has one of the most beautiful voices I've ever heard, and to have that experience was mind-blowing. And so I'm so happy that her Tinkerbell mobile didn't work, except I feel absolutely terrible for the people that bought tickets near that like B stage and expected her to perform there. She was supposed to perform 2 or 3 songs at that backstage and then walk across the back of the floor to her other stage back there. And so those things didn't happen. So I feel like the people that were back in that section did get gypped because they were supposed to have those extra experiences that they didn't end up getting. And for as much as these tickets cost, like, you should get all that you paid for. And we definitely got more because we got 2 extra songs. She played our song a cappella and then Wildest Dreams. But if you bought those tickets specifically to be really close to her stages back there, I think you would be really sad, and I honestly feel awful for the people that had that experience. But my experience was nuts. Me, Alyssa, and our moms went, and we really wanted to take our moms to a Taylor Swift concert, and it was just something really important to us to take them because our moms are our best friends other than each other, and it was so awesome to take them there. And like, my mom was so in awe of the seats, and like when she was singing Shake It Off, my mom was just having the time of her life, and nothing could beat that because I want to give everything to my mom. Like, she gave everything to me, and so it's really special to have taken her there, and they just had so much fun. So it was totally worth it. And I have 2 little pieces of memorabilia. This is a piece of the confetti that came at the end of the concert. So it's like a little newspaper, and it says Reputation Stadium Tour, and then it says T Swift and Taylor Swift all over it. I just think this is such a cool touch. And then the like little things that you got for being on the floor were bracelets that say Taylor Swift concert, and it says the date, which I think is really special. And just like in her 1989 tour, they gave light up bracelets that went with the music. So it changed color depending on the song, and it went with the beat, and like, everyone around you, it was like glowing, and some people had like different colors at different times. And at her 1989 concert, that was the first time I've ever seen a artist use that, and since then I've seen a few other artists, Coldplay and One Direction, that use that as well. And I just think that the little touches that Taylor Swift is able to incorporate in her shows are what makes it so special and so worth the money. I am a huge concert goer. You guys that follow my channel know that I spend way too much money going to concerts, but it's my favorite thing to do. And Taylor Swift is probably the #1 artist I've ever seen perform, and definitely up there is Justin Timberlake and Bruno Mars. Those are like my top 3. Coldplay as well, like, oh my god. There's a lot of good ones, but T Swift really takes the cake for me because she incorporates everything from the singing is incredible, the stage and like the outfits and the screens, like the projections that she has that add to the concert are just like top notch. And then she has awesome choreography as well. She had over 10 dancers that were like absolutely incredible, and she has 4 backup singers, and she gave shout outs to all of them, and at the end of the concert they all bowed together and she gave shout outs to her band, and it was just really nice to see an artist like thanking all those people that make it happen. And during one of the songs that she was singing on the piano, she put to numbers how many people it takes to put all these concerts together, and she said that she tours with 300 people to every single stop, and so 300 people have to like leave their families for the months that it takes to go on these tours, and then it takes thousands of people at every single tour stop to make all this happen. So it was really great to hear her just thanking all the people that it takes to put the concert together, because you go for her, but it's not just her that makes all this happen. Like, it is so many people that it takes to put on such a huge show, and it was just such an experience. Like, if you ever have the chance to see Taylor Swift, and even if you can only get like the nosebleediest seats ever, go see her. You will have the time of your life, whether or not you're super, super close. Like, when we saw her the first time, we were in the 100 level, which is the first level of the bowl seats, and that was amazing. And I'm sure like up higher it's amazing because you can see everything from that aerial perspective, and you can also really look at those screens, which this year, since the stage was like an X, the screens were like in a V shape. So in the middle they attached, and when she came out they separated slowly, and she came out from in there. Oh my god, it was so cool. And so the signs, not the signs, but like the screens changed depending on the song, and there were parts like in between songs when she would be doing a outfit change that it would have like kind of a short movie almost, or like a teaser for the next song, and you really couldn't tell until the last second what song it would be. And I find those details really awesome, because for her concert in specific, I did not look up the set list at all. I really wanted to be surprised, and unfortunately 2 days before the concert I accidentally saw the finale song, which is like the most important one not to know. But I accidentally saw it, and it was fine. But it was just so much fun to not really know what song was coming next, and she did quite a few mashups, which I thought was really interesting. And as the concert went on, I took down the set list because I just find that stuff really, really fun to me. And so in total, including the 2 a cappella songs that she sang parts of, we got 21 full songs and 26 songs in total, like 26 parts of songs, including her mashups. So the opener was ready for it, which we totally expected. Like, what a great opener. And we were really excited that that was the opener, because it's like boom, boom, boom. Are you ready for it? And it's just like, yes, I'm ready for you, Taylor Swift. And oh my gosh, what a freaking great opener. And then I will let you guys watch the videos, but Look What You Made Me Do was such a great, like, 30 minutes in, like, mini finale. It literally felt like the finale, just how big and elaborate all of the set was and all the dancing was. And during the part where the phone rings, and in the music video it's Taylor Swift that answers the phone, it was Tiffany Haddish that answered the phone, and I love Tiffany Haddish, so that was a really fun surprise, something I never saw coming. And it was just like, whoa, like, what is going on? And like these huge cobras came up from how this stage or how the screen split. These huge cobras like came up, and they were almost like a balloon, how they inflated and got so much bigger, and it was just a really, really cool performance. Delicate, one of my all-time favorite songs, and that was the one where she was in the Tinkerbell mobile. And it would have been really cool to see her go above us, but I honestly wouldn't have traded anything for getting to hear Wildest Dreams. Like, we would not have heard that song if that wouldn't have happened, so it was just like meant to be. Then she sang Shake It Off and had Camila Cabello and Charlie XCX, which were her openers, come out onto the stage for like a verse or two, or a chorus, I guess, of that song. And that was on like one of the farther stages, so I couldn't really see them by any means, but you could see like all the confetti and all the lights. It was just a really fun number. But it was weird that the snakes at the B and C stages, the snakes came out during Shake It Off, which Shake It Off is such like a fun song, and to have like snakes coming out for that was like kind of, it didn't like make sense with that song. So that was just something that was a little weird to me. Then the two songs that she sang acoustic were So It Goes and Treacherous, and she either sings So It Goes or Dancing with Our Hands Tied acoustic. It just like depends on the night. And then when she sang Treacherous, that is a like surprise song every single night that she changes what song that she sings. And I just saw that she sang Babe at one of the Cleveland shows, and I was really hoping to hear that. So I'm so glad people posted online like videos of her performing it, because I really wish that she had produced and came out with herself singing that full song, because you can just like hear how good it would be if it was her. So I'm glad that she performed it, but I wish it would have been at my concert, but that's all good. Then she did Blank Space, which is one of my like top 3 favorite T-Swift songs. That song just like gets you. It is so fun, and it is like so emotional, and it just makes you feel. It is so awesome. So that one was great, and she did that one at the backstage as well. Then she sang Dress. And then when she came back on her snake bone mobile, she sang Bad Blood, and that was a really awesome thing to hear, because I didn't expect her to sing that. Me and Alyssa had come up with like guesses of what songs that she might sing, and Bad Blood was not on my guess at all, because even though it was a really great song, especially the Kendrick Lamar version, I just didn't expect it at this concert, but it really fits the theme of her Reputation album and all like the really like hardcore rocky type of songs. So I thought that that was really cool. My absolute favorite performance of the night was Don't Blame Me, and that is the best song on Reputation. It is so powerful, so incredible, and she just like blew my mind with her performance of it. And oh my god, when she like stops singing and then she goes like this, and then her backup singers do that like really incredible like gospel choir sounding part, and then she just like belts it out. Oh my god, you guys, I could die. So I am so glad that she performed that, because it wasn't a single or anything, so I was worried that it would get just like pushed to the side, but I am so freaking thankful that she performed that, because it was my favorite moment of the whole night. And Alyssa got me reacting at the end of it, and it's just like pure amazement, and I just have no words. It was, I have on my list fucking amazing, because it was so great. Getaway Car was also one of my favorite moments of the night. That was when she went back for a set change, and so there was like a mini movie on the screens, and you couldn't tell what song it would be. She was kind of speaking in poetry as all these like visuals were going on, and some were her and some were like nature and stuff, and it was like hard to know what is it gonna be. Like it could be Call It What You Want To, or like some other song, I don't know. But at the very end, well, one quote from that I really loved was let your heart remain breakable, but never by the same hand twice. Oh my god, that just like spoke to me so much. And then in the very end of that little mini movie, there was an X with a car on it, and then it started Getaway Car, and she was wearing my favorite outfit of the night during that song, and it was a really sparkly dress under a sparkly blazer that was the same length as the dress, and it was just stunning. It was so amazing. Like, all of her outfits are really great, but this one was just like, yes, Taylor, like, this is great. And I just have to mention that she wore Christian Louboutin shoes for the whole night. Like, you could see the red soles as she was walking, whether it was in combat boots or boots, like normal high heel boots. Like, she got those Lubies on, man. So that was really fun. And then the finale was, why can I not think? We Are Never Getting Back Together, which I didn't expect her to sing that until I was spoiled and read that she was singing it. I did not expect her to sing that. It was mashed up with This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things, which was the perfect finale. That song has always spoken to me as like a finale song. It's big, it's bold, it's fun, and she had her entire dance crew, her whole band, everyone out on the stage having a blast dancing around with this fountain in the middle of the stage. And at the part where they're like all laughing, they were all laughing just like in the song. And the screens showed a mansion that they had like destroyed from all their partying. And so when they were laughing, it did like this rewind thing, and the mansion wasn't destroyed anymore. And then it goes, "This is why we can't have nice things." And it's just like so happy and fun, and it was such a perfect finale. And they did fireworks and the confetti came down. And Taylor Swift is an artist that does not do encores. Like, the last song is the last song, and like that's it. I've noticed that bigger artists don't mess around with like one more song. Like, they gave it their all for 2 whole hours. Like, she performed from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock with hardly any breaks, and just that kind of performance is so amazing to see live. And that is why I find that there's so much value in seeing great performers, because it's just such an experience, and it's one of those like once in a lifetime things. Like, I don't go and see her 5 times on a tour. I don't even see her twice on a tour. So I get one chance to see her, and this was 3 years ago, was her 1989 concert. So 3 years of waiting, and this like fulfilled all my expectations. It was such an amazing night. The weather was perfect. We went to Xfinity across from the stadium before the concert, and that was a lot of fun because we got to just have drinks and eat food and then walk across to the stadium. We unfortunately missed Charlie XCX and most of Camilla's performance, and there were like some weird things with us trying to get through security, and they told us we were at the wrong entrance and we had to go all the way to the other side of the stadium, which took so long to walk to. So we could have got a little bit more for our money, but we had such a fun time. Like, I wouldn't have changed anything for the world. I am so happy me and Alyssa went, and that we went with our moms, and that we got the seats that we did, and that we had just the amazing experience that we had. And if you guys were following me on Instagram, you guys got some stories that night, and I've been posting so many clips of my videos from that night and pictures. And I'm so glad that I took those pictures and the videos, because I was holding my phone but still watching with my own eyes. And oh, my dad's calling me. So I'm so glad that I took all the videos, because it's almost like just such a surreal experience when you're at the concert, because so much is happening and it's just like back to back to back to back, and it's hard to even process like what you're seeing. And so watching the videos back just like reminded me of so much stuff that I probably would have forgotten. Like, there's certain things that I definitely would always remember, but little things like her dance moves and stuff like just being able to rewatch that is so special to me. My videos that I took from the 1989 tour are just like completely garbage because I was just like dancing so much and like screaming through everything that all you could hear was my terrible singing voice, and you couldn't even see because it was just me shaking the camera. So I tried to get at least like one verse out of every song that I really loved, and like during Wildest Dreams and Delicate and Don't Blame Me, I tried to film the whole thing, or at least most of it, because I knew that I would never be able to see that again. And I'm just so glad I did it. And Alyssa's mom took so many cute videos of us like singing and experiencing it, which it's so like funny and weird to see what you look like during concerts. Like, I am just like all out during concerts. And so I'm glad that I have all these memories and that I watched it with my own eyes, but also still have like recorded memories of it to be able to rewatch. And I rewatched the terrible 1989 footage before the Reputation concert to get excited, and those videos like made me cry because of how special those concerts and those memories are to me. And you forget so much unless you look back on videos, and you guys know how much I love sharing my life and documenting my life for you guys and with you guys and for myself more than anything. And it was just so awesome to be able to experience this and to be able to record it for many years to look back on. So I hope that you guys enjoyed all my clips from the concert, and I hope this video doesn't get taken down by Taylor Swift's management because they're very like particular about stuff being up on the internet from her concerts. But I hope you guys enjoyed hearing my experience, and I hope you guys enjoy the clips. If anything else, check out my Instagram because I have a lot of clips on there that you can enjoy. So if you went to her concert, or if you're going to one of the ones for the rest of her tour, please let me know what you think of it, and I hope you have the time of your life because I know you will. And just love and appreciate and enjoy every single second of it because it is one of the best nights of your life. So have fun. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.